Hey, thank you for taking time out of your day for the Guy R. Cook Report. This is the Friday wrap-up episode. Believe it or not, it's episode 801. My, where does the time go? Anyway, this past week, the episodes for the Guy R. Cook Report, and the first week that we did episodes for 2020, or 2020 as some people call it, we talked about the Google Pixel book that we got for Christmas, a 23 jewel stem winding wonder. Some people say it's the best Chromebook that's made. It's made by Google, and it's a good one. Okay? Enough said about that. The how to embed MP3 audio with Google as the source. Now, I've talked about why you don't want to host your own videos this past week, but I also want to explain how you can host your audio on Google and play it back in the cloud. Now, I haven't had success on a mobile device, and that's probably the browser I'm using or some app plugin I got to get, whatever. And so check that out. I got a minute on how to save files from LibreOffice via FTP into your own server. I use SiteGround hosting, as many of you know, and I set up the access so when you access from LibreOffice a remote file. And why I use LibreOffice, there's a Linux partition on the Google Pixel book. Remember that? Well, it can run Linux too. And with 8 gigs of RAM, it does it very, very well. The exporting the files to LibreOffice on the remote server is so I can work it on different locations, just like with Google Drive. But LibreOffice files get converted by Google Drive, is what I'm told. And so I came up with this other solutions. And lastly, this week, we talked about 10 reasons why you should never host your own videos. WP101 had a post about that, some good comments, and we shared that information. So I do want to thank the patrons that support the Guy R. Cook Report. Shout out to Fraser Ramsey, who's got a new book out about scheduling for podcasts you should check out on Amazon. And Eileen Smith, who has got the claim to fame of being the digital diva. And she also is the one that told me about Screencast-O-Matic some years ago, which I'm still using to this day. 2 reasons. One, it's $18 a year, so that affects my budget very small way. And 2, it's continually being updated, and they're tweaking it and making it better and better. So, there you have it. There's some links in the show notes if you go to the Guy R. Cook Report.podbean.com. You get some more information on this and other things we talked about in days gone by. Like I said, this is episode 801. I will talk to you next week. It's a wrap.